What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Then We Eat. We've done beef brisket, I've made sausage, we've done pork chops, so it's time to do another video along those lines. We're going to be doing something that we haven't done on this channel before. We're going to be making beef jerky. So as you can see, I've already gone ahead and cut up my steak. We're using flank steak for this. I tried to cut it into about 1/4 inch strips, so it should be good for jerky. We're hoping that it's not too chewy and not too dry. So we're going with 1/4 inch. If you like it a little more chewy, you can go thicker. If you don't want it so chewy, you can go thinner. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of Worcester, a 1/2 cup of soy sauce, and a teaspoon of liquid smoke to a bowl. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar to that, as well as a tablespoon of red chili flakes, 2 teaspoons of ground black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And finally, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of our own smoked devil pepper. Since most people aren't going to have that at home, you can substitute that for chipotle chili powder if you'd like. Now before I put this in, I will say, we like a hotter beef jerky, so I'm using a teaspoon of devil pepper powder. If you don't want it so spicy, I would recommend either cutting back or not adding it at all. But we like it spicy, so let's add it all in. Just give that a stir, make sure we dissolve as much of that brown sugar as we can, combine all those spices in. Once you've got that all mixed in, we're going to add our sauce to a Ziploc bag which already has our meat in it. Alright, then we're going to seal the bag up. Try to leave a little bit of air in it, because what you're going to want to do is toss it all around. So just give it a toss. Try to coat all of that meat with all of your marinade. Don't want any of that meat left unmarinated. Once you've got it all tossed around and coated, into the refrigerator it goes. I'm going to leave mine in the fridge for between 4 and 6 hours. I would recommend leaving it at least that long. If you can do it overnight, that's even better, but definitely want to leave it at least 4 to 6 hours. So in 4 to 6 hours, we'll come back. Be time to start dehydrating. Okay, it's been about 5 hours. It's time to take the beef out of the Ziploc bag and put it in our dehydrator. First thing I noticed when I opened this bag, boy oh boy does it smell good. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the beef out, we're going to kind of let it dry. It looks like it's pretty dry anyway, but just make sure there's not excess marinade on it. Then just lay it right on your racks. When you put your next piece in, make sure there's space around it so that the air can dehydrate the meat properly. Now admittedly, my dehydrator isn't very big, so I may have to do this in 2 batches. But just lay it out at a safe distance, and then if you have to do 2 batches, you have to do 2 batches. Alright, I managed to get about 15 strips in mine. I do have excess beef. I'm just going to stick it back in the fridge, let it continue marinating. It's not a big deal. It could have sat overnight anyway. And in the meantime, the 15 strips, I'm going to turn my dehydrator on to about 160, 165. Leave it for about 4-ish hours. I'll check it every hour or 2 just to make sure things are coming along nicely. And then in about 4 hours it should be done. What you're looking for is for your jerky to bend and crack but not break. If you get that far, you know you got it right. So let's turn the dehydrator on and we'll see you in a couple hours. And welcome back. As you can see, all of our jerky is now finished. It took me probably 4 or 5 hours each, probably about 5 hours each between the 2 of them. The first batch was a little longer, the second batch was a little shorter. If I had separated them out a little better, we probably would have been around 5 hours at 165. So as you can see, when you bend it, it does crack, but it doesn't break. So that's roughly what you're looking for. So let's give it a shot here, see how it tastes. That's really, really good. You get the spiciness from the Devil Powder, the nice flavor and saltiness from the soy and the Worcester. That's very, very tasty. So that's it for this video. Hit like if you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share with anybody you know, and let us know down below. What kind of beef jerky would you like to see us make next? Or better yet, do you have a recipe you haven't seen us make that you'd like to see us make? Let us know in the comments below. Oh, and don't forget, first we cook, then we eat. So good.